Yo, what's up guys, Kha'zix, another YouTube video, and I got you a interesting game. Honestly, I should start doing this more, where I like search up people who play Kindred, even people who like quote unquote have high mastery and think they're like the best Kindred and stuff, and like VOD review them and see like what they do wrong. This is a Master Elo game. I'm actually in this game, and I just wanted to review what my Kindred did this game. It was really interesting, the level of play I saw for a Master player, and I do think if you guys are making you think like master's very far away, you know uh it's like too high elo and such. I'm telling you right now, it's definitely not. It's just not. Master players aren't really that much better than the average diamond player. Like I'm talking about like the low master players. The high master players are like hovering GM. I mean those guys are fun, but the lower ones are like really special, I would say. And to me, there's no not that much of a difference between diamond and master. Doesn't mean that if you're diamond, you're actually a master player. Don't get it wrong, but I'm telling you right now, like you're not far. Like let's just watch what this guy does, and like we will evaluate like his decisions that he made and see what he can do better. So in this game, he's pathing towards bot, completely fine. I mean, he has prob bots. Top lane's also winning. He can path to either side of this game if he wants. So let's just watch him like clear, I guess. Okay, honestly, let's just speed it up. It's clearing. Okay, it's this. Okay, he's already slow and clear. He's already clearing bad, and this is a master player. He means a jungle role, so and he plays Kindred, so he just doesn't want to clear his camps, which is fine. It is what it is. He can practice that and practice do it easily if you want to fix that. For your gameplay, it definitely matters because sometimes if you clear, let's say you can't even clear your first 3 camps properly, and you're looking for a level 3 invade and you're clearing too slow, it's really bad. Like you'll mess up with the invade timer potentially. I mean, so can enemy jungler, but the higher elo you go, people actually clear properly. They clear well, so you'll miss out on timers. We're doing blue buff instead of Grom, just completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you can like leave the 4th camp up. You don't really care when it spawns, because if you want to abuse the treat thing at 5:30 to where you get upgraded smite of waiting to kill the camp, that's also not bad. If you guys don't know what I mean, if you do a full clear, take crab, resets, you're on your 2nd clear, and you want to have upgraded smite. What I mean, what you do is after you do your 3rd camp on your 2nd clear, you can look for a little timer, and then you can look to base insta if you want to buy components, and then when you come out on the map, you want to kill this last camp that you didn't clear around at 5:30. At 5:30 into the game, you will get an extra treat, which will allow you, because if you clear the camp normally, you'll be at 21 stacks, so you need the crab to get upgraded smite. But if you wait for the treat, you go from 22 to 20, and you have upgraded smite. That's why you do this. I mean, it doesn't clear on time at all. Like, it's really late. Okay. Here, you should already know that jungle, path topside. He also showed, I think, at some points. But yeah, you should know he's topside. You should think about basing soon. He does this random play, which ends up working out. He was trying to dive their bot, and he wasn't thinking about the mastery at all. Here, I'm shoving my wave. I'm the AD carry. I mean, we get a very lucky fight. Very, very lucky fight. I mean, they played into my traps and we were able to hit them quite hard. I mean, game is essentially like really good spots. Really, really good spots. I think he buys BL sword here, if I remember correctly. Because it goes to Yuntal. Okay, now you're probably thinking like, how is Yuntal in this game? Well, one thing about this game is that the way we lose fights as our comp is if Annie gets good CC chain or CC ultimates on our champions, our carries potentially, where we're not able to get maybe Lulu ult off, Kindred ult off, and then Master Yi wipes our whole team. That's how the fights are going to go this game. So if we're able to kill Yi and we don't get caught by any ults, the fight should most likely be good because we're double hyper carry with the Lulu, and we have tools to deal with some of their annoying champions. Like Mordekaiser can ult Yi if he wants to take him out of the fight, even though he might lose 1v1. He can take out the Camille, he can take out the Annie if he wants. there's definitely a lot of options for Mordekaiser to do this game. Lissandra can also ult their front line, and we can burst their front line, well, whoever's going in, and we get a Jinx reset, and we just hit it. We're double AD carry. That's like the way we're supposed to play this game. So I would say Yuntal, that's not the greatest. I would say Triforce is very OP this game, so you have HP, so you don't get one shots. Merc Treads, Tabas, I mean, what I would build this game, if I'm not going crits, would be Triforce Cleaver. I think it's really OP here. If I want to go crits, I would just go Triforce into a Collector. And you probably are forced to buy Merc Treads if you do that, but if you go Triforce Cleaver, you can go Tabas if you want, then buy Wood Sands. Because you do need some kind of QSS or Merc Treads this game against this champion, otherwise you will just die. Or you can run Tenacity Shard in your runes. Of course he has 5 HP, you can't really tell. What? Wow. I mean, when you play Bloodline Kindred, in my opinion, you should always buy Kraken IMO. I think it's just way too OP. Because if you go with an item like Yuntal is like, it's an okay first item, right? But your 2 item is not that strong. You're kind of like forced to go IE usually. I think it's really shit. But with Kraken, like no matter what you build, you're always going to do damage. And it's really good, based on, especially with your marks. Yuntal 2 item is just really weak unless you go IE, which I think he did this game. But it's like not good. Like you just get one shot, you die. You know, it's not really real. And I think this game, as long as like you're able to get to 2 item and then you just play the front to back, you know, double hyper carry, you should just naturally win this game. That's how you should view it. So let's just like keep playing it. We're only gonna look at the early game because all that matters. And this is how I would review Patreon VODs too. If you guys are interested in like some kind of coaching. Invade here. He's just raw invading. I mean, this is a really risky invade. Because if he ends up using cooldowns on the camp, he would just die to Master E. So he would need his mid laner to move, but his mid is like shit conditions. I mean, this is just a waste of time. When you get an early play like that, top side or bot side. So remember, we won this play, right? Over here, you got 2 kill Jinx. You know, you got BL sword, cool. A very standard play you can just do, especially when you know jungle is pathing towards top side of the map, is just you clear down and insta pull the Drake. It should be free, right? I mean, I can easily move after this wave and just go hit the Drake. You know, and by the way, my jungler did not do Drake for 50 minutes of this game, when he had full bar prio for most of this game. Like, just take the dragon. It's really good to take because like it starts like, you know, the potential soul win condition. It allows you to scale longer, and it's a good way to progress the game. It's a simplified way to progress the game. So it's really OP when you get ahead. Because if you're able to pull dragon, because you have like, let's say, winning lanes, and for sure my mids win this game. I mean, he solo killed, looks like. Bot's winning. Look, these guys are getting fisted. It's really easy to have a really simple win condition in this game. But you do shit like this because, like, I don't know, you're like trying to be special, I guess. You're like ruining the game, essentially. Now Kindred is just down 2 camps of tempo. You can't even play this crab. If you wanted to. Or maybe you can. But like, now he's just fucked. Hey guys, so if you guys didn't know, I have 3 channels. And every channel has their specific purpose for the viewer. The main channel, as you see here, is our channel where it will have all your, you know, tier lists, you know, jungle tier lists. And it will have educational guides, you know, on every champion. And I will have some gameplay for specifically Kindred, Kha'zix, maybe Graves. You know, champions are mostly, you know, more watched on this channel. And then I have other channels that will have different uses. So we have Kaido Jungle Coaching, which is actually a channel where I'll be posting every single coaching session, every single like kind of VOD review. And sometimes I'll be VOD reviewing people high on the ladder, whether it's in EU West, Korea, North America. If they're very good players, it'll be using good strats that you guys can use yourselves in your elo. I will be dissecting them and helping you guys learn what they do different. And then now we have a 3rd channel, which is going to be in the works. Right now it was a VOD channel, but I'm going to swap it into a very educational gameplay channel. I'll have a lot of different kind of video concepts that will be uploaded here. Well, I'll be uploading a lot of you know, silver to diamond series. It's not actually played in those elos. It's going to be played in diamond master, because I'm going to be rank up accounts. But basically, just to show you what you should be doing, what you should be focusing on while playing specific champions, and what like how to learn them. And then, you know, other challenges would be like Nuzlocke. Some will be, you know, fill to challenger, firewall to challenger. We're gonna do that eventually on this channel. So, you know, give it a follow, give every channel a follow. If you guys want specific type of content, you know, every channel should be able to, you know, help you out in some type of way. Either way, thanks for watching like usual. Thanks for the support, and let's get on with the video. Okay. Okay, what does he do now? He bases. Okay, I mean, we're just like wasting time. Like he's basically just wasting time. He hasn't really farmed. He's doing weird invades that just make no real sense. Like if he just played the game normally, right? He could have done this invade naturally, going through mid and bots. It's like, yeah, he's just trolling basically. I guess the red cheers. Nice. I mean, this is like game ruining, by the way. Because right now already in this game, their balling can't play. They're pushing down the tower all game. Looks like their mid is losing pretty hard. So he already has 2 winning lanes. This guy, I mean, looks like he's winning. So he has 3 winning. He actually has 3 winning lanes. But he's solo ruining the game. And I've seen plenty of water reviews before. Junglers ruining the game a lot more than they know. And there's a lot of delusional junglers. I see so many. Like, people don't realize when they're like, we're just talking the game from like a general, like from a league standpoint. Like, people are so delusional when they think they don't have winning lanes. But here, like, we have 3 lanes of push. You know what that means when you have 3 lanes of push? You can look for invades. You can look for drakes. But of course, like, look at the conditions you're in lanes, right? Like, remember earlier when did our mid based? Look, our mid can't follow. Look, our mid is like half mana. In your head as a jungler, you should already think about, oh, he's half mana, like, can he really move? Like, maybe he can, yeah, I mean, if he doesn't do anything. But like, what's more consistent? Because you should do what the consistent decision is. Like usually the only time you start like flipping the game is when the game state is like, it looks really bad. Like you're like maybe it's the reverse. Like they have 4 or 5 kills, you're down like a shit ton of kills. Like you kind of have like losing push lanes. No objective is up, and maybe your camps are down. Yeah, I think flipping is like sometimes fun. You don't need to flip, but I mean, I would understand it better if you did flip. But in this kind of state where you're like pushing mid, pushing ball, winning, these guys winning, everyone's winning. Like, why do you need to make the game like so random? Like, why not just play the simple decision? Like, jungle, as it is already, is a pretty solved role. You can literally water you jungle games to improve. You don't actually need to like actually play the game physically. Like, it's a lot of theory. You just have to know how to apply the decision in game. So that's where the practice is necessary, right? Like in the game, in the moment, you adapt to the decision or like to the situation, and then you make the decision. That's like the practice, right? In the moment. But overall, like the decisions that jungles make are like already like you can already tell from the VOD. It's like every jungle will most likely say the same thing. Like good jungler will say the same thing. So this idiot died. Whatever, man. It's fine. We don't do dragon. Dragon still has not been slain. 7 minutes. Their balling is getting shafted. Okay. And it's really easy to play for Drakes when your balling's winning. Or even like half push. But in quote unquote that is like winning. Because if they're pushed in and you can just pull a dragon and their jungle can never walk in because like he's getting pushed in on 2 lanes, then yeah, they're winning. Here we're running straight to the mark off the rip from base. But like why? You know this game, that jungle is pathing up the whole game. There's no way in your mind you think you can get here in time. This is just terrible. Like, we're just trolling. Like, we're just actually dumb. Like, seriously. And this guy's like 400 LP. Now, I'm not gonna like leak who it is. It doesn't matter to me. But like these are the people that are in master tier. That's what I'm saying. To hit master, it's not actually difficult. It's really not. That's why like when people were giving feedback on the how to get to master on Graves video. I mean, like it's a bit valid, but it's also like kind of funny because like people think like you need to have a fucking PhD to get master. Like you don't. You just play your champion how it's supposed to be played. Every champion has has an identity, the way they want to be played. Kindred wants to farm a bit more. He can invade a lot, and he wants to get 2 items. You know, a champ like Kha'zix wants to farm more, get level 6, play for Drake stacking, invade opportunities. What's another champ I play? Like Graves, like similar to Kindred. You want to farm, you can also invade. And you want to get to your item spikes. Get your like your hubris collector, your moral reminder or LDR. Kindred's like you get your Kraken, you can fight a lot, play for marks, get 4 marks, and you're promo scaling. And every item you get, very nice for the game. Every champion has their like identity in the game, how they want to play. In this game, when you look at our champions, like I said, can deny someone from playing the game as an ultimate to, prolong the fight longer, also save a life. Can again deny someone from playing the game. Lissandra ults. Yeah, I'm just playing a reset champion, so I'm just trying to like get a reset and so I can carry the fights. And Lulu ults. Another like a great ability to keep someone alive longer, prolong the fights. Polly, deny someone from playing the game, right? These champions, dive, wants to CC, dive, just poking, trying to make space, poke people down so then, I don't know, someone can like clean up, Bard, pressing ult on me most likely, most of this game, because I'm in a mobile AD carry. If I have no flash, it's hard for me to play up on the mid wave to get prio, to play for anything, control on the map. This is how you view champions. Like, these are how champions are put together in a draft, And Soulkey, of course, there's a lot of randomness that happens because of champions that are locked, because some people don't really pick for drafts, but like, in this game, I would say the drafts are pretty good. I think people usually tend to pick for draft unintentionally quite a lot of the time. I mean, you can tell when it's a really fucked up draft, but usually a lot of the time people actually kind of play for each other to a certain extent, I would say. But right now, this jungler has ruined the game a lot. I mean, Dragon still has not been slain, and this has been happening. Oh yeah, also I kind of like low-key run it down here. I live though, but yeah, a lot of shit is happening. I think I TP'd on by the Annie. I think my Lulu dies, but I live. This guy's just on his camps. Has no fucks what's going on. My top laner is dead. Dragon still has not been slain in this game. He's playing to invade yet again. Like, his tempo is just fucked for an early game because all his decisions that he made were just terrible. And you guys are probably wondering, like, oh, but how do I come back from this game? Well, one, you should first improve on the decisions he made early on. Like, he's already made plenty of mistakes in the first 8 minutes and 45 minutes of the game. 8 minutes and 45 seconds of the game. Sorry. Like, if you think the first thing in the VAR review is to look at the fuck did I do in the mid game at 12 minutes, 15 minutes, you're just trolling. Like, look what you fucking did in the early game. And then a lot of people will fuck up a lot. Jungle is a very early game focused role. Because usually, like, in the mid game, when people, let's say, usually, like, pretty sure it's like this in all elos, like, balling goes mid, and then you have your solins or side laning. The game is really, like, simple. Like, I mean, if you have mid push, you can control either side, play for objective, play for that. Usually the losing team, if they cannot get control mid with push and get vision, usually will always go through side because they cannot go through mid, and you need to go through a lane, so you go through side. It's really simple. Like, game is like solved. Like, it's been known like what you should do at certain points in the game. But we're talking about the early game here more because, like, Kindred, most people will fuck up in the first 10-12 minutes as a jungler, and Kindred is like very, if you mess up, it definitely hurts in the later portions of the game because, like, you really want to have good tempo for on turns in marks, have like decent amount of marks. You don't need, I'm not saying you need 4, but let's say you need, like, this game he has 3 reds, So, you know, hitting 4 is it's pretty doable. It's pretty easy. You just have to play 1 crab fights with the winning lanes, and it's fine. Make sure you're hitting your items on time. Let's see what his items are. I mean, this guy's building Yuntal, so we're just trolling already. This is just a terrible item to buy. You should only go Kraken or Triforce Launch Champion first item. If you're like actually serious about climbing. I know there's a lot of for fun builds that I have in my guides, right? But if you really want to climb, you should only build Kraken or Triforce first item, and then build on-hit bruiser items or build crit items. Simple as that. Like, we're just not farming. 56 CS, 9 minutes. We should definitely be higher CS. And if we're not, let's say we are fighting a lot, I mean, we should be winning our fights, right? Or having more marks. Because there are some games where, like, even I will have low farm at 9 minutes, but the whole, you know, Drake could be down, you know, I could have a shit ton of marks, their jungle can't play the game, right? You know what I mean? Like, how is Drake not slain? Like, how is this not taken? And he had at least 3 timers to take it. 3 timers. Probably gonna watch a few more minutes of this VOD because the rest of the VOD is like irrelevant. I just wanted to like point out like the early game shenanigans that junglers pull a lot. And I see it a lot because remember I play off roll. I'm a challenger 80 carry. And I see my junglers fucking play, even in GM. Even like the new spawns that get challenger randomly. Yeah, it's really disgusting, actually, like what they do. Another thing too, just to point out. If your tempo is shit, so let me bring up an example. Actually, I'll do it after. I'll do it at the end, like when this VOD's like, I don't care about this VOD anymore. Okay, cool. Get a kill here. We don't get a kill here. Oh my god, we get a kill. Enemy ballin is 1 HP. Is this where the game ends? Right here, display? I think so. I think so. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, my support's pinging Drake. There's nothing else to see, right? It's like... Dude, I was making some game-winning plays, not gonna lie. Trying to salvage this fucking game. Drake still has not been slain for 14 minutes, and your ball winning this hard. Not gonna lie, you should be permabans. You really should be. These are like the most simple games to play for Giant. We should already be at 2 Drakes right now, by the way. 2 Drakes should already be slain in this game. Now, win con's very simple in this game. First dragon at 14 minutes. So, okay, this is the last example, I guess. You guys did Drake. You always trade through you're always going to trade something as the enemy team. Like, remember how I said, like, if you don't have push mid, right? The other team goes through side. Simple, right? Here we took Drake. No one contested us. Where is enemy team? They can only be here, right? Right? So what do you do as the red team? Well, you can try to retake, but with our champions, I have no flash. I'm fed as fuck. I'm the strongest champion in the game right now. Their master is the strongest champion in the game, but you know, if they have borrow, bar pull, you know, any flank, I just die. If I get breathed on, like, if I get like, you know, gauged on. I was trying to say something, but like what is this? Do you think this is good fights? I mean, like, you see it? Look, I can't play the game. You know what I mean? So what should we do? Because look, right now Herald isn't up. They just hit the plants. I mean, best thing to do in this scenario... Well, I'm based. Oh, I bought a full item. Dude, I'm 2 items. Just don't do it. Like, just don't ruin the game here. Just click mid here. Hit this tower. This guy can come too. Or you like push mid into side. Or you send it down mid as a full team. And because your 80 carry is the strongest champion in the game, you should be able to win the fight. Dude, I might use Zerker Views too, actually. Oh my god, I'm so fed. I have X-Optics PD and Berserker Views. I am so fed in this game. So fed. Don't ruin the game. Just game ruining. And you realize this more when you play other roles. You see your jungle do this shit if you already have a good understanding of jungle. Because I see your shit every day and it triggers me. I mean, sometimes I also do too, right? But like, it's not as like, it doesn't happen often. I don't grief my laners as much. I have intention when I play the game. These guys don't. These guys master tier. Like I said, not difficult to hit master. Okay, let's bring up the other example. Okay, so in the case where your tempo is shit, right? Let's not show dragons up. Okay, the VOD's broken, Loki. Okay, in the case where your tempo is shit, right? So right here, no, that's not a good example. When did he play for the Raptor invade randomly? Oh yeah, he died here, right? Okay, so right now you know that their jungler, you know, is here. You know, he's probably gonna clear all the way up because if you know he's start bot side, he's clearing bot to top. You know, we're clearing down the whole game. If you want to still do Drake, because like, let's say sometimes plays can go bad. Like sometimes you might not do Dragon because you decide to invade, right? Which is fine, it's valid. Things go, let's say things go wrong, or whatever. But you eventually want to do this because like, right, like yeah, winning bot, or it's like, you know, you should really do this because it's free, you know. If your tempo is bad, all you have to do is the red side jungler. Do not fucking full clear. Most people will just full clear like an NPC. That's not how you play. What you should do your top side, do whatever camps are up on the opposite side, come to this side, do the dragon right away. And then, if there's nothing to do, because you go clear your rest of your camps. Because the sooner you kill dragon, the sooner it spawns. The sooner you kill it again, the sooner it spawns. Eventually, the sooner soul will spawn. Correct? It matters. It sometimes matters. Those 30 seconds down 1 minute that it spawns sooner can matter in the game. It can always matter. You know? People can hit their item spikes and be really Thanos later on in a drag fight, you know? But if you kill it soon enough, like, they might not be able to hit those spikes. Their tempo might be really shit in general, you know? It's all more advanced. But that's something for you to, like, understand. What else? Honestly, that's pretty much it, I think. If you guys have any VODs from you want me to look at, I mean, just let me know, I guess. But, yeah, don't be this guy. Just know, Master Tier is not hard to get. It's really not. People make it more difficult than it seems. But they're lying to you. And I'm telling you right now, anyone can hit Master Tier. It's really simple. As long as you just don't grief the game. It's honestly, at the end of the day, it's mainly like execution. But if you're messing up like decisions like this, I think decisions in this game that he could have made were very easy to make. I don't think you need to be a challenger player or anything to make these kind of decisions. Like, you should know, if you look at the VOD yourself, you should be able to realize that you're trolling. But yeah, he has probably experienced winning lanes a lot more than you know, and you probably grief him a lot because I've seen it in my VOD reviews and I see it a lot. So, speaking from experience, yeah, just focus up. Make sure, just stop being delusional and just look like how lanes are. If you want to like learn how like laners feel, you know, and stuff, I mean, maybe you guys should try off role because, you know, the best way to learn jungle really is, you know, playing your own role and also playing other roles because you understand how they can impact the map, impact your role, and how sometimes jungle impacts your role too, like the lane that you're playing. I understand it very well because like I play every role except support, but that's because I just dislike the role. It's just too boring for me. But I can probably play if I really wanted to, but it's just too boring. I like playing champions that I like having more agency. I think support, even though it has a lot of agency, I do think like you're kind of at the whim like the will of your teammates to carry you. But every other role can carry on their own somewhat to a certain extent in the game. So that's why I don't like support. But yeah, if you guys enjoy watching this video, let me know down in the comments below. Yeah, I want to post more Kindred games. I actually miss playing this champion. I started playing Talon recently with the some duo with the Kha'zix player, but my boy. But yeah, that shit is kind of fun too. But yeah, I'll post some of that content soon. A lot of Talon gameplay coming soon. Watch me play some like Chinese Talon. invading every game. I literally invade like every game I play Talon. It's like really fun to do. Invading meta is really OP right now. Full clearing is actually low-key fake a lot of games. If your champ is really good at invading. Kindred's one of those champions, so I'll give you guys the tuck. How to common this champion. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.